New at 6, a difficult call to a 911 operator leads to some quick teamwork to save someone's life.
KMAX Juliana Washburn has more on how they were able to make this all happen.
Yeah, Brian and Lauren, Lubbock County Sheriff's Office is honoring 2 employees for their patience and tenacity when they got a call that was not easy to respond to. On July 10th, communications operator Toy Harmon answered a 911 call that was different than usual.
Help.
All the man on the other line said was, quote, "I'm deaf, can't walk, haven't eaten or drank, help."
I could just tell by his voice of how, he sounded that he truly needed the help.
The man called on a phone with no service, so Harmon didn't have a pinned location to find him.
I kept refreshing to try to get a more exact location.
But Harmon knew the area the man was in, and Sergeant Greg Treharn went out to search for him.
I could tell how serious she felt about this call and how much we needed to work on it. I just knew by the way she was telling me information and her dedication to this call that I need to keep going on my end until we exhausted all possibilities.
Harmon stayed on the phone with the person in distress and listened for Treharn's siren.
I heard him.
Until she knew he had made it to the man's home.
Then he started knocking at the door. And then that's when I really knew that he was there with that guy.
LCSO says it took about 40 minutes, but they found him and got him help. Treharn and Harmon's teamwork earned them both Employee of the Month on Monday. And they say while this call brought some challenges, they really saw how well they worked together.
I think kind of the unsung heroes are operators that nobody ever gets to see, and they kind of take for granted because they don't show up there on scene, and they're doing about 90% of the work just trying to get us there.
And Treharn told me that while they were able to get the man to EMS, he doesn't know the end of the story. He says moving on to the next call without getting to know how things ended up is just part of the job.